name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, November 24th, 2024. The cat seems to be very hungry today, so let's rush downstairs to grab a cord for the cat. Yes, I know, you are hungry. I brought you a fish. Are you excited? Yes. Here you go. He's good. Alright, a slight purr, but a purr. So I think the cat is satisfied. Let's step outside. Ah, that's just a bee. That's not an angry creeper running towards me. Alright, bee on a survey flight. He's taking a look down on the tower. It would be cool to share the bee's view to see how the tower looks from above. I know, it would be possible if I would do all this jazz with the end and with the Ender Dragon and with the search for elytras and so on, but no, I'm not into that. So I just can hope that the bee has a fantastic view on the tower. I myself do have a fantastic view over the coffee break world that constantly gets changed by Enderman. Thank you. Thank you for nothing. Alright. Sunday, November 24th. 1 month until Christmas Eve. And 1 week until we can start turning the coffee break world once again into Winter Wonderland. Next Sunday already is the 1st of Advent. That's crazy. That's really crazy. How did that happen? I mean, I knew that we are getting closer to the month of December, but I don't know if I'm already ready for Christmas again. How did that happen? But oh well. 1 week from now, I will grab the first blocks and start decorating the spruce tree in the park, followed by some other trees. That's going to be cool. That's going to be really amazing. And yeah, it feels strange. It feels very strange. Anyways, there is one subject I haven't touched that happened around the Florence journey. I was so busy talking about the Florence journey and I completely wasn't inclined to talk about that other subject. Now, however, I think it's time to just discuss it a little bit. So it's only a personal thing. It's nothing on a global scale or political scale or anything like that. It is the outcome of the application for that position in Antarctica. Unfortunately, I was not selected. This was really a sad and frustrating and very, well, bad moment as I got that email, as I read this email. I was, as you might, or as you can imagine, kind of frustrated, kind of sad, demotivated, not in a happy state, definitely. So yeah, it was just like not even a week before I received that information that I was not selected. I got the information from the University for Applied Sciences that I was not appoint, or that I will not be appointed as professor because they selected someone else and I just made it to 3rd place. Then this happened. So initially I was afraid, like, okay, what happens if I get selected, appointed as professor, and at the same time also get selected for the position as radio operator / IT administrator, the research station in Antarctica. Well, now it's nothing. It's really nothing. So yeah, the first day I was really sad, and then I mean I kept going with my normal routine. Like, okay, I thought, like, I definitely need to do my regular exercise. And hey, Squid, don't Squid, please save your life, stay in the water. All right. And just stay basically ready for whenever a new opportunity for something great occurs, that I'm ready, that I'm trained, that I'm prepared, that I can simply do it. This in the beginning was my main motivation, of course, but at the same time, it was also, as always with my training, it's a way to think about things, reduce stress and so on. So yeah, there was that. I luckily had planned and booked and prepared this journey to Florence. So the sad news arrived on Monday, and I left on Wednesday. So it was good. It was really somewhat, to a certain extent, a lucky coincidence that I had this Florence trip planned, as this really distracted me from all of this, from all the from being in the sad state of mind. So that was good. This was very good. While I was in Florence, I also contacted the person who would have been my direct boss, basically, for that position in Antarctica. I got his contact from the one person who already stayed over winter there, and we had a phone call and so on, and he was very nice. He was really happy to get to know me, as I've been in Bremerhaven for that job interview and so on. So I contacted him to ask, hey, thanks for your information that I was not selected, but can you also reveal maybe some details about the decision behind that? Is it what basically is the main reason for not being selected? He luckily came back to me and gave me a kinder long answer. In the end, it was like, okay, they had this year a very strong pool of candidates, including me. They had 5 candidates they would have hired immediately because they were all super qualified. So yay. It's not that I was not skilled enough or not competent enough or anything. And they, of course, had to make a choice based on something. He even stated that he did not know the exact reason why the person who got selected and why it wasn't me. It's the fact that the company that would have hired me is just a contractor by a research institute, and the research institute had the final call. So the research institute then made the final call, and yeah, he is not really aware what was the reason or what was the final thing. I mean, maybe it was just some minor things where someone, or the person that got selected, said maybe a few better answers to certain things, or was different in a certain way, or was more like in the way they envisioned the final candidate to be. I don't know. I mean, there are plenty of reasons. In the end, it might be also just a subjective feeling or whatever, where they thought, okay, this person might do the job better, or might fit better our expectations for the candidate. The good thing, however, is that since it was not my since it's not basically my skill, my education, my knowledge that had the influence, there's always a chance. I mean, they search for a new crew every year, that I could just apply again next year for the exact same position and try it again, and I can use this upcoming year to maybe prepare myself even better for it. I'm not quite sure in what ways, but to improve my qualifications or so. Maybe set up some kind of server system or so that simulates some kind of research server that has to be online to save and gather data and so on. I don't know what it will be, or to get a little bit more proficient. Man, whoa. So many creepers. To get a little bit more proficient with some electronics and so on. Dang guy. Oh no. Hi, can you please leave me alone? Also can, where's that guy now? Okay, this guy's, oh no. How do I get out of here now? Well, that's a problem. We are besieged. We are besieged, and this is not good. Okay, maybe. Okay, hi. Okay, there's a creep. Hi. Okay, can that guy? Okay, this guy. Okay. Let's run for it. Ha. Run. Okay. We are safe. Where's there's the thing. Okay, horse, let's better escape that place. so much under siege. Oh, dang guy. Leave me alone. And ooh, there's an egg. I could use an egg for making more pumpkin pies. And yeah, that. So I try to see it from the way that, okay, on the one hand, I always have a chance to apply again, and I mean I can do it until I'm of retiring age or something like that. Always try again, always try to improve my skill set, always try to be an even better candidate with every year. So maybe I can see it like a good way of motivating myself. And even if I get not selected, I have still improved my skills when I try to practice for it. And even if at some stage I stop applying, or if I end up maybe in a permanent professor position or something, that where it's like, okay, I win. I can relax now or something like that. But I then say, okay, I still learned something over the course where I was somewhat preparing for another application round. Still, it's very a very sad moment. still it's very depressing. Not neither getting selected as professor nor getting to Antarctica, at least not this year. So yeah, it was not great. But I still try to see it as some kind of positive thing that it's not like don't apply ever again. More like, hey, it was nice to meet you and we would have hired you, but at some point we had to make a call. So yeah, I will definitely give it another try next year and prepare for it, unless something significantly changed in my life that I don't want to be away for an entire year or more than a year from my normal life. So yeah, there's that. Yes, that indeed. I also try to think about it like, okay, maybe I need to get something done first, or I don't know, something else is planned for me. I'm not really believing in some kind of some higher power steering ourselves or so, but maybe there's still something that I first need to do before I can get to a different position. Finally, I'm also I get by now to the point of why is there still this Enderman, or is this a different Enderman, or why do I always see Enderman? To a state of relaxation or so. I mean, this year was somewhat stressful with all the various opportunities that appeared, that I tried, where I put effort into and so on. And especially with the discussion, hey, in the end I get selected as professor and as Antarctica person, it was a little bit an overwhelming thought, like, okay, I want to do work in the ambulance business. I want to get a professor position. I want to get to Antarctica. What to select? What to select in the end? Now, in the end, I only got one thing, which is the ambulance service. But this also feels, as of right now, not of as right now, but I start to feel a little bit like more relaxed. Like, cool, I got that one. I wanted to do that one. That is also a great thing I wanted to do. And now I can do it without immediately thinking about, okay, I'm doing this, but as it would have been maybe with the Antarctica job, 6 months later, after beginning that job, I'm already quitting that job to prepare for Antarctica or so. So it takes away a little bit all the stress, and maybe allows me even not only to prepare myself better for Antarctica, I mean to improve my skill sets and so on, with respect to system administration and so on. It also gives me maybe the chance after finishing or ending for now with academia and this. I just discussed this with a friend on Friday, that I'm looking forward to the ambulance service. Like, okay, we have determined shifts, and once the shift is over, my job is over with my job in academia. I mean, I'm more flexible, so right after breakfast, when I get up at shortly after 5 a.m. and I eat breakfast first before doing the training, because I want to wait for at least sunrise so it gets a little bit bright outside. So I use the time between breakfast and the first training session to work, then to training, then continue work, and then in the afternoon at some point I do either training, then some more work, or I work so much that I basically have already made some overtime hours. then I realized, hey, I want to do training or so. No, with the ambulance search service, it will be just a fixed time. Sure, there can be some overtime or so, but even then, when it's done, it's done. And maybe it's also good that I do have this a little bit longer, that I can have some time to not recover. I don't know, to get a little bit more relaxed or so. Maybe that's also a positive thing. Anyways, but yeah, it was, especially in the beginning, a very sad, depressing situation. By now I see it a little bit differently, as I still see, hey, I do have chances. It's not the end. There's more. I can apply again and do stuff so on. But for the moment, it was really annoying. But yeah, that's what happened, or that's where I dealt with just before traveling to Florence, and even while I was in Florence for a bit. But with all the on the one hand, I first had to deal with it myself before talking here in the coffee break about it, and then I was in Florence and had to talk about Florence. So yeah, there was that. For the truck driver's license, as discussed before, I also need a medical check that I'm healthy and that I'm in a shape of being a truck driver, whatever that means. I had an appointment with my physician on Thursday. It was kind of interesting, kind of funny to talk with her. She, for some reason, was totally amazed by my state of fitness and general state. And she was also very fascinated of how I spoke about my training, my nutrition, and so on. And she seemed to be really fascinated because it's apparently not a common thing that people are really trying to live healthy, to think about it, and to do things to stay healthy, agile, and so on. So this was really fun, and it also resulted in some fun situations. Like, they also, for some reason, measured my blood sugar levels. I think they wanted to rule out that I have any type of diabetes or something like that. And it basically was the perfect, the by the book blood sugar level. And first they asked me, hey, did you arrive without having eaten breakfast or so? I said, no, I ate breakfast, the training, and that's what you see now. And it seemed for them really to be like, wow, how is this even possible? They are really good, healthy people out there, I guess. So this was really, really interesting, and also like, okay, no signs of inflammation, no signs of any hormonal dysfunction or whatever there might exist. So this was, on the one hand, for me, it was of course nice to hear that I'm healthy, and on the other hand, it was also interesting to see how they were fascinated by that and by my approach to training, nutrition, life, and so on. So it was interesting and fun and nice. But yeah, I got now all the documents. Now I can continue on with the bureaucracy and go to the town hall, speak to a town hall employee, like, hey, here are your documents, please get everything in motion. And yeah, that also that. With this, we are at the end of this episode. I think I will do the Nether Hub. I heard an Enderman again. I will do the Nether Hub project next year, because this year we are just shortly before starting to turn everything into Winter Wonderland. Yes, Cat, I know. There's an Enderman outside. But yeah, we'll see what we discuss next time. I hope you enjoyed this very episode. And hope I see you again next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!